Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. I'm going to save introducing our special guest for the last. Let me introduce our regular faces first. One regular face here, Jonathan Boothe, to my immediate left. Jonathan has been in many episodes before, and I'm glad you're back with us fairly regularly now. So welcome back, Jonathan. Anything you want to add?
Oh no, just ready.
You're just ready to roll, ready to stretch.
Exactly.
And I have to warn you, after Harinam's workout, you are really going to remember him for a very long time. To my extreme right, we have a young up-and-coming poet, Karl Lawrence. Karl, that is our viewer's camera, but you can tell us, what do you do other than write poetry? Do you do other things as well? You want to say a few words about yourself?
I'm also a visual artist and I box.
You're a boxer as well. Nice. Okay. We're going to have you read some of your poetry. I attended Karl's, actually, I listened to some of your poetry about a few weeks back at an open mic show. I love the way you express yourself. So maybe in a few episodes from now, we'll have you read one of your poems.
Sure.
Yes? We'd love to do that. To Karl's left and to our special guests right, we have Arcadia. Arcadia, if I say your last name wrong, forgive me. Arcadia Caraballo.
Excellent.
Oh, wow. Welcome to our show. Arcadia is also a yoga teacher. So, Arcadia, how did we meet? We met on the bus, right?
Yes, we did.
Okay. And mind you, ours is it's a walk-in show. It's a walk-in studio. In fact, I'm past the days when I would just pick up people on the bus. I swear. I did not pick up Arcadia, but she was amazing because we just had a chat and immediately we hit it off and I said, you should come and teach on our show, but I want you to come and experience it because we've got an amazing guest coming in a couple of weeks from now. This was a few weeks ago. So Arcadia, welcome, and maybe we'll have you teach on one of our episodes as well. So
My pleasure. Thank
anything else you want to say about yourself?
It's my honor to be here. Thank you very much. I'm just happy to be here. Been through very serious life-changing events, so I'm just very happy to be here. Thank you.
We're glad to have you. Now for the big moment everyone has been waiting for. We have spiritual counselor Harinam Singh Khalsa. Harinam, welcome back.
Thank you. Is this the big moment?
This is the big moment for us. Where and also I'm sort of on edge wondering what you've got in store for us. Before Harinam actually says even a word, let me remind our viewers. For those of you who have been watching us, stretching with us occasionally, our program Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday, Time Warner 57, RCN 84 and FIAS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's a 28-minute show. It's a walk-in show. You can walk in and stretch with us. So you're just passing by our studios. You feel like a nice little stretch. You don't have to pay anything. Just walk in, stretch. You never know. You may have amazing special guests like Harinam walking us through the show, and you're going to go home feeling really, really happy. Before I forget my manners, I'd like to acknowledge our crew. We have Roberta Espinel, Drew Taylor, and I believe we have a new crew member over there. I'm not sure of your name, so feel free to call out. Thank you so much for seeing us through these episodes. Harinam, the floor is yours, sir. We are all yours.
Thanks, Banu. It's been a long time. So I'm very happy to be back. It's funny you were mentioning about kind of warning people what the class could be like, because I do have a reputation for being a hammer, and people are usually sore the next day. But I think
next day? It was a week the last time.
For the rest of their life, actually. But what we're going to do today, actually, I'm going to change pace a little bit. I think we're going to do something a lot lighter. And sometimes also we've been discussing very profound things on the show, but I think take a few steps back and kind of have a show that's maybe put the music back until we do the actual exercises.
We might hold off on the special music for a moment. Thanks.
And that music also.
And the Harinam would like to tone down the drums as well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. So what I was going to share with the audience today was just day-to-day practical uses of yoga, which I have not shared as much.
Right.
And it's probably many things that you're familiar with that you share with your audience all the time, how this can improve the quality of your life.
Right.
So I always give a class that kind of reflects what I'm going through, makes it real. And I've been feeling these days what a pressurized place New York City can be to live in.
Oh,
in
yes.
particular, like life is stressful for everybody, but here it's very fast. People are under tremendous pressure economically. Everything's so expensive here. Everybody's running around. Everybody's going to some place.
Not sure where we're going.
Oh,
right?
yeah, and you're dealing with the subway, and then okay, I get down to the subway, and it's not running, and now I got to find a bus, and it's raining out, and there's 300 people waiting for the bus, and I have 10 minutes to get downtown. This kind of thing. It's a lot of aggravation, a lot of stress living here. It's a great place, but it's highly pressurized. And the truth is that and then I also observe people, and I really see how ill-prepared the average person is to take on this pressure and stress. That a lot of people look like they're just about to explode any second, and they don't have any tools to deal with it, and frankly, the body is not equipped in a lot of cases to deal with all this pressure and stress. So a short class I'm giving today is an example of how we can use the science and technology of yoga to simply reduce our stress, because the stress is there.
Right.
It's not going anywhere.
We just have to allow it to bounce out.
We have to learn how to, in this case, what I was going to share is there's an antidote. So people often use strategies that simply don't work in relation to stress. They go, okay, I'm really stressed out, so I'm not gonna be stressed. But that doesn't change. I mean, it's stress.
Just saying the word stress is stress.
And they don't understand that their body is a very finely tuned instrument.
Right.
And if they just address certain parts of their body, that they will feel less stress. So in other words, the place where stress would normally hit people is in their adrenals and their kidneys. Mm. And so, what happens is that people they're worn out, and their kidneys are worn out. And then, I have bad habits too. I like my latte and everything like that. But the caffeine also wipes out your adrenals. Right. And the refined sugars, they'll wipes out your adrenals. And now you have all this stress. And this was the adrenals and the liver are the things that are kind of giving you your vitality, and you burnt them out. Now you're in trouble. So what we're going to do here is this is a set for strengthening your adrenals and your kidneys. So as we've said in all these yoga sets, there's different sets work on different things. This set's simply going to work on strengthening the adrenals so that when the pressure hits, that it'll be working the way it should. Okay? And this example we have maybe 15-20 minutes, and I'll just show the people how in 15-20 minutes you should feel like you get recharged and do this by simply, instead of trying to psych ourselves into being not stressed, actually kind of adjusting our body chemistry so that the stress does not hit us like this, okay? And as our audience may have seen at this beginning Kundalini Yoga class, we always do a chant to tune in, Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And we do that 3 times. I bow to the Creator, I bow to the teacher within myself. If you've never seen it, like I say in my programs, just kind of go along with the program. This is not going to be rocket science, okay? So we sit up straight, legs crossed, and sitting up straight. Hands at the center of the chest in what we call prayer pose, and then we'll chant this 3 times. So inhale. Om Namo Guru Deva Namo. Om Namo Guru Deva Namo. And exhale. And before we get started, I just wanted to mention, Banu, that you've heard like speed dating. This is going to be like speed yoga. Because all these,
Yogaxpress.
That's it, exactly. This is a challenge for me too, because these classes, all the classes I give in Kundalini Yoga normally take about 50 minutes to an hour,
right.
And we're kind of putting the same class to 15 minutes to 20 minutes.
Yes.
So I'm reducing the times. But if anybody likes these exercises, I think you'll be putting up my email on my website. I'll be glad to. If you'd like this, write me. I'll be glad to scan this for you, give you a copy of the class.
Actually, I'd just like to call that out. Our special guest's website and email, hopefully the email as well will be up there. The email is info@yogaheaven.com, and it's exactly as it's spoken. And it's www.yogaheaven.com.
There you go.
So feel free, stay in touch with Harina.
Stay in touch. I'm also a personal and spiritual counselor, anything that comes up in your life. And as I said, I teach around town occasionally, and I can let you know where that is.
Yeah.
But also, if you want this class today, I'll send you a copy of the class as well.
And that only happens if you're in touch. Do you actually do spiritual counseling on the phone?
The phone, and these days from people around the world on Skype. That's the way to go.
Okay,
it's
so is
really
there a
amazing.
phone number we can share with our audience? We didn't type it up, but
No,
could
they'll
we
just
call
write
it
me.
in?
Just write me, and we'll get in touch. And,
Okay, stay in touch.
Anybody know who needs a hand, either in person or Skype, is always fine. Okay, let's sit up straight. This is what the first thing we're going to do now. So this is the movement. So on the inhale. We're gonna we want to be staggered a little bit so we don't hit each other.
Fine,
but you'll see on the inhale, I'm gonna thrust my arms out, and then the inhale, I'm gonna strike them like this. Like I'm gonna put my hands together, like we call this a lotus, like
so
this.
Inhale
Inhale out.
Inhale out.
Like that. Exhale, strike like that. And you'll feel it, and the thumbs are just like this. You're open, just like, if
like
you're a football quarterback, you're taking the ball from the center, right? Just like that. But you're striking. So it's inhale, exhale, okay? Inhale, exhale, and continue. Inhale out, exhale in. Inhale out, exhale in. Through the nose, too, not through the mouth. Very exact movements. We have other yogis here, and we've got athletes here. Keep up until I tell you not to. Okay, don't drop your hands. Right in front of the heart. Out straight, in front of the heart. Out straight, right in front of the heart. There, just like that. Strong movement. Bam, 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 bam. Very strong movement. You thrust out, thrust in. Thrust out, thrust in. Keep up, keep up. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Okay, and when I say at the end, inhale, exhale, that usually means the exercise is over. Now, I want you to do this. Beforehand, I'm going to show you, we do a very rapid breathing. Kundalini Yoga called breath of fire. So instead of long, deep breathing, we're breathing from the navel point, breathing very, very rapidly, in and out. Almost like hyperventilating, but it's from the navel point. So so what you want to do is take your pinkies right in front of the heart, pull, and then push. The thumbs are out and the other fingers are like folded in, just like so. So I'm pulling in front of the heart, just like so. And now breath of fire through the nose, very quickly. Eyes are shut. Very good. Feel the pull.
My engine is slowing down.
Oh, you got your engine's strong, Banu. I know that. Okay, raise the music up a little bit if you have any access to that.
But could we have the music a little louder, please?
Beautiful.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's great. We often use music with our Kundalini Yoga practice as well.
It's very soothing. Who is the music by? What's the group?
God, I'm not sure who's singing this. We have so much.
You have some amazing.
Got hundreds and hundreds of people actually, but this is it's very ancient though what she's singing. Gonna inhale, pull. Exhale, put your hands on your knees. Now pucker lips, like instead of through the nose, like pucker lips and very rapidly breath fire through puckered lips, like. With the power from your solar plexus, okay? Again, eyes shut. Very good.
Remind me, which is my solar plexus? Right here?
Right here, right below the diaphragm, yes.
Like that.
Solar plexus is like if somebody hits you there, that's where you lose your air. Gasping. Come on, don't quit. Inhale deep.
Keep me company, Arcadia.
Exhale. Now follow me now. Now I'm going to put my right hand right out in front like I'm pushing against the wall. And then my left hand I'm going to put behind my back with the hand facing towards the back wall. So I'm taking this, I'm folding my elbow, the back of the hands against the back of the spine, right? Pushing out. And now we're actually going to do this mantra, hara. The R is you're actually hitting the tongue against the top ridge of your behind your teeth. So hara is striking, like it's an R, but it's almost like a Spanish D. Like hara. Good. Keep up. Keep up. 10 more seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Now lower the arms. Put your legs out in front if you would. And we're going to, on our fingers, right next to the hips.
Does hara mean anything?
Hara is actually one of the many names of God. But hara, right, there's Hari. Hari and there's Hara. But Hara represents kind of God. God, well, actually God like right here. Not in the ethereal sense. God is God in a very finite form.
With us. Okay.
With us. Yeah, that's why almost all, we'll do this another show, but there's actually prosperity sets, prosperity meditations, and this is the most popular meditation for prosperity meditations. Okay, so now we have our fingertips right by the hips, and we're going to do body drops, just like this. Start just doing body drops, up and down, so you feel your...
Is there inhale, exhale?
It'll come naturally. This is when you kind of bump on the ground, the breath will just naturally be expelled. Very good, very light. It's not a rigid movement. You actually want to drop. You don't want to kind of put yourself down. You're up and you drop. Very good. It feels good. It feels good when you're doing it, okay? Yeah, your body almost jiggles a little bit. So yeah, there you go. Yeah. It's not like a very exact movement. You come up and just drop your body up and down, up and down, up and down. There we go.
This is when you use what is it, zabuton, a cushion?
Yes. No, but this is very good for adjusting your spine. Very, very nice. Okay, very good. Now inhale. Exhale. Now sit up straight and cross-legged position again. Now both your hands, put the right in front of the left and right in front of your heart, just like so, just like I am, and not touching your heart, a few inches in front. And what you're going to do is almost like isometric. So you're going to be pushing in with your right and you're giving resistance with your left. So long, deep breathing. Right in front of the heart and feel that resistance. The right is pushing in as the left is pushing out. They're pushing against each other as you're breathing very long and deep. It's a very exact movement. And normally we'd be doing these exercises for 2 or 3 minutes each. Today we're doing it for about 1 minute, just so everybody's got an idea. Okay, inhale deep. And exhale. Now put your legs straight out in front of you. Now follow me now. We're going to make fists of our hands, but the thumbs are up. Everything else, but thumbs are up, fists and hands. Now, on the inhale, I'm going to lean back a little bit. The legs stay straight, but I'm going to lean back. My torso is going to lean back a little, just a little, and exhale forward, bending at the waist. So it's inhale back, exhale forward. Inhale back, exhale forward. It's a very pleasant movement here as well. Adjusting our internal organs.
It's almost like rowing.
Yeah, it's almost like rowing. Exactly. Very good. Now inhale. And exhale. You can tell at the end of every set I'll always go inhale, exhale. Okay, now the next thing we do is going to be a pelvic lift. So what this looks like is we're going to lie on our backs, and I'm going to put my heels as close as I can to my buttocks, and I'm going to grab it, right? And on the inhale, I'm going to be lifting up my pelvis towards the ceiling and exhale down. So I'm using the leverage of holding my ankles. So inhaling up, exhaling down, inhaling up, exhaling down. So you're stretching up, right up here and down, okay?
Should we do heads to the camera? Is that okay?
I think maybe it's a little more graceful, sure.
Okay.
For the exhibitionists, you're more than welcome to do the other one. Okay. Banu, being the graceful one among us, is always thinking ahead of these things.
No, it's just in front of the camera.
Well,
I don't want viewers tuning out.
Well, we don't want certain type of viewership. That's how you agree. So let's begin.
It's inhale up.
Inhale, right, and grab, right. Inhale, grab onto your ankles and push up on the inhale, then down. So it's a very good, up and down. There you go, all the way up and all the way down. Try to push your pelvis all the way up and then down. Up she goes and down she goes. There you go. And get into a rhythm. Very good. One more inhale up. And exhale down. Now roll out of that position. Okay, and now we're going to get on all fours. Alright? So on all fours. And now, on the inhale, so follow me on the inhale, I'm going to lift my head and lift my left leg towards the ceiling like this. On the exhale, I'm going to try to put them together.
Oh,
so inhale like that. No, not at all. Not at all. Inhale, stretch, exhale, tuck. Okay, so inhale and then bring the head and knee together. Very good. Just the left. Inhale, bring it up high as you can, and then bring the head together to the knee. Right, so you're folding. So opening and then folding. And try to bring the head to the end to the knee. So you're dropping the head as you're pulling the knee up. Very good.
We have Julius in the audience today. Julius, feel free to stretch with us. We can't suffer alone.
And this is not a suffering. This is actually
It's a happy suffering.
It's a happy. No,
I
it's
like
not
it.
even a suffering. This is actually very. This set's actually pretty
Actually,
comfortable.
Feels very good. Yeah.
I know it. It's almost like a self-massage. Okay, now if you would now switch legs now with the right. Okay, so inhale, right leg up as your head comes up, and then with the exhale, bring the head and knee together.
So when my leg goes back, it's all the way out?
Right, when the head, bring the heel up as far as you can as the head's up, and then fold together. So on the inhale, head up, heel up, exhale, head down, and knee towards the head. Very good. Inhale. Exhale now. Now in the same position, this is what I want you to do. Come sitting on your heels, right? And the leg, how far do we got? We have a few minutes?
He's come to give us 5 minutes. 2
Oh,
minutes.
okay, now very quickly then, put your hands together like this,
Inhale, head towards the hands. Exhale back. Again, we're normally going to do this for like 3 minutes, but today we're doing it less than 1. Inhale up, exhale, and now tuck in, and again with the head towards the cameras. That'll be a little more graceful. What we're going to do is we're going to do rocking and rolling. So follow me. I'm going to grab my knees. I'm going to bring my head up.
While we're rocking, for those
Rock
of you
and
who
roll,
are watching,
just like this.
thanks to Harinam Singh Khalsa,
Rock
spiritual
and roll.
counselor, yogaheaven.com.
Rock
Just check out his website on behalf of Karl, Arcadia, and Jonathan Boothe. This is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching
And
Yogaxpress.
now, Banu and everybody else, relax
sir.
down and relax on your back. We'll always end the class
I don't want
relaxing.
to stop that.
But
That
they
was
can
nice.
relax. They can relax, and you can end the show. But your legs down, and we
just
totally
did.
want to in a layout. You're all the way down, eyes are shut, arms next to the body, and palms facing up. That is.
Closing chant?
And as they lie down, we could do the chant we always do at the end.
Yes.
May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. So then we go Satanam. Satanam, thank you all for joining us. And that
Felt
was
good. I didn't want to
wonderful.
stop rocking and rolling. Those of you stretching with us, don't forget we have Harinam coming in for some amazing sessions. Today was mild, but it was still a good workout. So thank you so much. How are we doing for time?